These are a series of clips that we took of the before and after of a project that I did in North Texas. This is a mud puddle that I turned into a farm pond. It was originally dug as a square tank with a dirt pile on each side of it. As you'll see in the following clips, there were some problems and it did not last. And so the landowner asked me to come repair it for him and turn it into a usable pond. This is a view from the top of one of the piles that was dug out of it. You'll see the other pile on the other side. When it was dug, it was not dug with a spillway, and so it simply filled up and then washed over and cut the bank out and never held water after that. That's a waterway feeding it. There are 3 waterways. They come in from 3 directions. There's a county road along the fence line. All 3 waterways converge to this pond. Makes a great way to fill a pond, but you have to have a pond that'll hold it once it gets there. We have been waiting almost a year for this to dry up enough to be able to do something with it. It was marginal at this point, but was dry enough that I could rebuild it. And so you'll see in the following clips what it looks like after. I didn't get any photos of the action or any film. It was not possible for me to film it by myself and do the work, but I got the before and after. The click-clack you hear is the dozer coming down the waterway to get ready to start. My daughter took these videos. She's better at it than I am, as you'll see in the after videos, which I took. I'm in the dozer coming down that waterway. It's about a half-mile drive to get down to this. You can see it's quite wet, still standing water, and one big soupy mess. Here's a video walking up the backside of the second pile. The piles were left at the bottom of each waterway, which really is not the best place because it diverts the water around on each side and can cause erosion. It doesn't allow the water to flow flat into the pond like it should. What you're seeing is the completed pond. I pushed the dirt piles into the pond dam. I widened it considerably, and I put a spillway at each end that diverts the water into the road ditch and back to a culvert. So once it fills, it will spill to each side and go around. And it leaves about a 3-foot freeboard. This will never wash out. It will never have water top it. It will go around on the spillways on each end instead. In this case, we don't have a pipe to maintain or to plug. It's a very safe design. Also, all 3 waterways are unimpeded now. They come into the pond without any dirt in the way. The water can flow flat. It was so muddy and so soupy, I couldn't get it smoothed up. I can't even get a dozer across that. I used an excavator to help spread it out. But I don't worry about straightening that up or spending time on it because it will smooth out when the water fills. It's not critical. The main thing was to get it rebuilt before we got rain. I'll walk up to the top of the dam, give you a little better view. You can get an idea of how deep it is there. It's much deeper than it ever was before. I was able to walk up that without huffing and puffing into the camera microphone. Quite an achievement. It is so soft that the road grader was leaving tracks. Once it firms up, I'll come back and dress it up again, but I was kind of wasting my time to get it any better. Another shot of it here. Hope you enjoyed seeing the before and after. I know I enjoyed creating it. There's a shot of one of the spillways. You can see what comes around behind and into the road ditch.